I'm down in Dartmoor today with my brother-in-law. We're going to be wild camping for 2 nights. We've got a 64-kilometre circular route that we're going to be doing. It's the Postbridge to Willhays circular, I believe. I'll put a picture up on the screen and I'll link it in the description. But yeah, it's 8 o'clock Friday evening right now. So we've got about an hour and a half, 2 hours of light left. So we're going to crack on, try and get a few kilometres done this evening before we set up the tent. But yeah, join us. Right, it was actually a very last minute decision to come to Dartmoor. We was keeping an eye on the weather really, and we was thinking of going to the Lake District, but the weather in Dartmoor was just looking really good, and so far it's living up to the forecast. It was a bit last minute picking the route though, and I'll put a picture of the description up on the screen. It sounds, well, we haven't done any planning for it basically, and yeah, it's suggesting we should have done, so we'll see how we get on. The weather's nice at the moment, so we shouldn't have any issues with streams being overflowed, or yeah, we'll see about the bog. It says some of it's quite boggy, so we'll see how we get on. These guys down here have got the right idea. There's us just starting out. They're already set up, enjoying themselves for the evening. Got a little bird hide. You like your bird watching? Apparently this is your spot. Can we see any? We're just down by the reservoir now. Sun's setting. You can really see that, but the sun's basically setting behind the forest there. But yeah, blue skies everywhere. It's a beautiful evening. How you finding it, Jamesy?
Yeah, it's good.
Lovely.
Very quiet.
Very quiet. Very peaceful.
That is not stable.
One-handed. Oh Jesus, that's not stable. Oh, the first bit of ascent's always a killer. We've just got to the top of Thornworthy Tor. We definitely made the right decision coming to Dartmoor. It's been a perfect evening. Really just clear. It's a bit windy. Just have a look around. Starting to run out of a bit of a light now. We haven't found anywhere to camp yet. We've walked past loads of good spots, and we sort of wanted to walk a bit further, and now there's not many decent spots, so we're going to try and find somewhere. Right, we found our spot. We let it get a little bit dark, but we have found a spot, so let's get set up. We got there eventually. It's very dark now, but we're there. Tent's all set. Yeah, it's dark. James is set up over there. Right, tent's set up. Yeah, it's very dark. I'm just going to do some dinner. It is currently 10:33. Bit late for dinner, isn't it, James?
It's a tad dark.
What have you got?
Got chicken tikka.
Chicken tikka. Is it nice?
Not bad. Add a bit of water to it.
Yeah?
It's not as stodgy, I guess.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's alright.
I've got chili con carne, and I'm going to add a bit of biltong to it for my bit of protein. Right, I think we're warm enough now. Let's give it the old taste test. Morning everyone, it's 6:35 in the morning. Slept pretty well, to be honest. I got woken up by some sort of bird at like 5 o'clock. I don't know what it was, but it was making a right racket. But yeah, other than that, I slept pretty well. I don't really want to get up yet, but I'll think about that. Good morning. How's your breakfast, James?
Not looking too bad.
Not too bad. Yeah. What you got?
Golden syrup porridge.
Lovely.
Not bad.
Very nice. Thought I'd just show you the sleeping bag before I pack it away. It's a Sea to Summit Traveller 7-degree sleeping bag. It basically opens up into like a quilt, but look at the pack size on it. It's tiny, and I think it weighs about 540 something grams. So it's really good, and yeah, basically it's open at the bottom. So and then you can like drawstring it closed, and then you can also zip it open into a quilt. So yeah, it's quite versatile. Good for some warm weather camping, basically. This is our little pitch for the night. We're just about to pack up the tent. Everything else is packed up. Another beautiful morning. I think the weather this weekend is just going to be unbeatable. Apparently this is called Scorn Hill Stone Circle. We weren't able to actually find any sort of description of what it used to be or what it was used for or if it was ever used for anything, but it's quite cool. What's your theory, James? What do you reckon it was?
Sacrifices.
Sacrifices to the devil.
Yeah.
Damn. Moving out of our way. Very kind of him. Alright, we've got lovely weather again. It's very windy though, still. I've deployed the old poles today because we've got quite a bit of distance to cover. So hopefully that'll make it a bit easier. But yeah, I think we've done about 3 miles so far. Quite a bit to go. But yeah, we're just going to plod through it. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some nice views and I'll show you some bits along the way. Just made it up to Cosden Beacon. We've actually got a tent just over there. Where is he? There. I don't know if he's just having a lay-in. What's the time, James? 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, so we've either got someone who's abandoned in the night because of the wind, but tent's still standing, or they're just having a lay-in. How waterproof are the boots? Pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
Boots waterproof?
Feet on that.
Nice. He's fumbling. It's about a metre. That's it. He's keeping a close eye on James. Don't know what they're doing over there. Quite cool there, a couple of helicopters. This is road tour. Still blue skies. Still pretty windy, but not as bad as earlier probably. The views are just incredible. Really got lucky with it this weekend. I suppose I better get up on the top there. Falling behind a bit, so we're locking in and just powering on now because yeah, to get this 40k done today we need to pick up the pace, so yeah, we're going to just crack on. West Mill tour ticked off on our way up to Yes Tour now. That is Yes Tour ticked off. James on the trail mix. On to the next one. Hello. Just approaching higher Willhays, highest peak in Dartmoor. There we go, high Willhays. Made it. Thought we'd stop for a bit of lunch up on high Willhays. It's a bit of a weird combo. I've got Swedish meatballs and couscous camp meal. I've added some microwave basmati rice and some biltong. Very nice, looks nice. Nice view. Not bad for lunch. What are you having, James?
Spicy ramen.
Spicy ramen.
It's not bad.
Nice. Right, we're just heading down. We've got to make it all the way down to roughly down there to then follow this sort of path back up again. Oh, not gonna lie, feeling it in the legs today more than usual. How you getting on, James?
Not bad.
Not bad. Better than me by the sounds of it.
Babies.
Yeah, the jelly babies getting him through. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to nick some of them. Look at the state of the hair, windswept. We just had to cross this river. I managed to get across just about without getting wet feet. James has gone for the shoes off, so I feel like his feet are going to be hurting, but probably the sensible option. The sounds of pure joy.
Done.
Well done, mate. Right, head up there now. Right, we've just gone past Chap Tor, which was just over the halfway mark of the whole loop. So since we started yesterday, we've done just over 32 kilometres, just over 22 kilometres today, but we've been going for 9 hours and it's 3:30, so we've got about 5.5 hours more to keep walking before we wanted to set up the tents and stuff. So I think the 44 kilometre target from the morning is, yeah, it's probably not going to happen, but that's fine. We'll just leave a little bit more for tomorrow morning. Yeah, we wanted to just leave the 10 kilometres so that we could get on the road nice and early, and we've got a bit of a long drive, so it's always nice to just not leave too much for the last day. But maybe leave ourselves 15-20 kilometres instead, which that'll be alright, but it's been thoroughly enjoyable. A little bit slower going than we thought. Just have to keep checking the map to make sure you're on the right path, and it's a bit boggy in places and stuff like that, but yeah, it's been really good. I don't think it's been anywhere near as bad as what the AllTrails description suggested, but then also we've had perfect conditions. So if I could tell if it had been raining, it would be a lot different. You'd be getting wet feet, it would be a lot more boggy. The rivers that you have to pass through, you'd be taking your shoes, socks off every time just to get through and wading through them. So yeah, I don't think I'd enjoy doing it if it wasn't as good weather as today. But yeah, the wind's died right down now, so it is absolutely beautiful now. Blue sky, sunny, no wind. We've even managed to get down to the t-shirt. James is in the shorts and t-shirt. Yeah, I thought I'd see if I can get a bit of tan on the arms, because they've barely seen the light of day this year. The legs, I won't even get you started on the legs, but they're probably gone transparent at this point, but I haven't got them out. But yeah, no, it's been really good. We're just going to crack on and get as far as we can, and then once we've had enough, we'll pitch up and we'll walk as far as we have to tomorrow. But yeah, it's been good. We've got another one of these lovely river crossings to get past. They're difficult enough to find a way past without getting wet feet now. So if it was raining, that would be much harder. But yeah, there's a few of these to get through.
Yeah, I'm between it.
Hello everyone. It's been a bit of a struggle the last 15 kilometres. It's just been pure bog the whole way. Both of our feet are soaked now, so it's been not a very enjoyable section of the hike, but we got through it, and I think we've done 35 kilometres total now, so we set out to do 44. We're probably going to get another 4 or 5 in tonight before we set up camp. The sun is getting lower, but we've still got quite a bit of time left before it's setting. Cows are intrigued. But yeah, we're going to crack on for a bit more. We did meet another guy, Mark from Scotland, who lives in Southampton, who's a nice guy, and he was wading through the bog with us. So yeah, that was quite nice. But yeah, we're just going to try to get a bit more done tonight, and then we'll get set up, definitely ready for bed. And then we'll probably, because we've got a bit more to do tomorrow than what we planned, we'll probably try and get in at really early morning and just yeah, get going. I think they must have some of the most beautiful baby horses in Dartmoor. Look at that.
He's right on our footpath, so
Ah,
kind of rude.
that's okay. Right, we stopped for the day. We got to 39 kilometres for the day, so it's 15 kilometres left for tomorrow, which isn't too bad. But yeah, we found a nice little spot, nice and flat. Sun setting behind the mountain there. So I think that's going to do us. I'll get the tent set up. How'd you find it today, James?
Yeah, it's a long old slog.
It was a long old slog.
Yeah, it's humbled us.
Yeah, it humbled us once we hit the bog. I think we thought we was plain sailing, and then we hit the bog, and it was like, ooh, yeah, it was a bit tough. Legs hurt now, but yeah, we'll get set up, get some food. Right, I'll show you the setup for tonight. There we go. Found a nice little spot from down there, and then have a look at the view from there. Weather is still absolutely beautiful, and unlike last night, it's a really still night tonight. No wind at all. I'm going to put some midge spray on because there's quite a few midges about, and I got this one, which is, I bought it back from Thailand from me, and it's like the absolute best of the best for keeping the midges away. But I'm literally down to my last sort of tiny little drops now. There's barely any left in there, but yeah, I'm gonna get some of that on, and then I'm gonna cook my food out here because we got pasta bolognese and we got beef in red wine with lentils. I'm not sure if this is the right idea, but I've just mixed them both. And there we go. Dinner with a sunset over the mountain. Can't beat that, can you? Right, that's me well ready for bed now. Feels nice to have some fresh socks on and some fresh clothes and everything, but yeah, we're going to get some sleep, but I'll see you in the morning. Morning. My nose looks quite burnt, doesn't it? Yeah, definitely caught the sun yesterday. James's calves are absolutely burnt to pieces from wearing his shorts all day. But my legs feel surprisingly good considering the amount we did yesterday. But yeah, it's 6 o'clock. We're going to get ourselves up, have a bit of breakfast and get going. See how we get on. But yeah, I'll catch you on the trail. I've got the most disheartening bit now. I've got to put my boots back on and I know that they're not going to be dry. Nothing worse than that. Fresh socks. Yeah, still feels pretty damp. Oh well, nothing we can do about that. At least we got a lovely morning. No wind again. Be enjoyable to get this last bit done. Looking forward to it. Right, 7 o'clock. We're setting off. Followed the most important rule, of course. Leave no trace. Always make sure. But yeah, we're going to crack on. Morning horses. Have a nice bit of breakfast, didn't you, lad? Kissing. Lovers in the air. Hey, James. Do you reckon these are the ones that visited us last night? It's about them in what time was it? 4 AM?
4?
Yeah, about 4 AM. Don't know if it probably was these lot. There was about 10 horses that just walked straight pretty much through our campsite, and yeah, we poked our heads out and we saw the bright white one just staring at us and thought we might have been dreaming for a minute. It was half asleep. Yeah, it was quite funny. Alright, little fella.
Curious.
You see the road now. First bit of civilization we've seen for 2 days. I think most of the rest of the walk is just mainly on the road now, so there's probably not going to be too much to show you for the rest of it, but anyone that's watched along on the video, thank you very much for watching, and if you've enjoyed it, like it, subscribe to the channel. If you got any questions about any of the gear we've been using or anything like that, feel free to comment and I'll try and answer. But yeah, anyone that's watched, thanks very much. I appreciate it, and anything you can do supports the channel, any subscriptions, so yeah. Sheep's got a death wish. That sheep did not care about them cars. Yeah, as much as we're just trudging along the road now, it's something that's got to be said about walking on some nice flat tarmac. Oh, feels good. It does feel good. How's your legs and feet, James?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad?
Knees are feeling a bit heavy.
The knees are heavy. 3 years younger than me, he should be the young whippersnapper of the pair of us. Mad. My legs feel good, it's just my feet are a bit sore. I had a couple of blisters on my big toes, but other than that, I do feel quite alright, to be honest. Right, we're carrying on. We're doing the last 7 kilometre forest bit. I think it goes up to Wildcamp. It's just like a little forest loop. There's actually a car park at the bottom of this bit, so I think a lot of people just park up and do just this little loop. But it's been added onto the circular on AllTrails, and we did really want to complete the whole 64 kilometres, so we thought we'll just do it. We're asking for a bit of suffering, clearly. It's like quite a nice little bit, so yeah, I'll show you the views from Wildcamp as well. Should be quite nice. Here she is, Wildcamp. We're coming for it. God, the incline's got me. How you doing, James?
Yeah, not bad.
Feeling it in the legs?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're getting there. It's actually been quite nice, this bit. Probably worth doing. One of the more enjoyable bits of the walk, and this and the reservoir section that we've done on Friday are probably the 2 nicest bits, to be fair, so I'm glad we've done it. Wildcamp. The views, again, very, very nice. Nice little picnic area there in this bit. There's a van there as well. Maybe you can just drive straight up to this bit. We'd love to be sitting down on one of them benches and having a little break, but we've got no water left, no food to snack on, and we want to get back to the car, so we're just going to power it on, aren't we?
The last bit done.
Last bit done, and then we're nearly there, but this bit's been really enjoyable. It's a lovely little walk.
Yeah, it's a lot cooler as well.
Yeah,
Walking in the trees.
walking in the trees. Nice views from up on Wildcamp. Yeah, it's been worth it. Completed the full loop as well, so that's good. He's a lovely boy.
He doesn't chase them. He doesn't chase deer. He doesn't. He,
Yeah.
he likes horses. In fact, he gets on with everybody.
Yeah.
Hello.
He's pronoid.
Does he like the river?
He yeah,
You're a good
I mean,
boy.
On a hot day,
Aren't ya?
him in the river a couple of times.
Yeah.
If he's damp, he stays cooler. But yeah, he's pronoid, which is the opposite.
That dog was a Bouvier de Flanders. I had to say hello because me and my wife dog sit for a Bouvier dog, and yeah, they're lovely dogs, but you don't see them often. They originate from Belgium apparently, and they were like herding dogs on farms, and they used to pull carts and stuff. As you can tell by the size of them, they'd be suitable for that. But yeah, really nice dogs, really nice. Anyway, we're pretty much out of the forestry section now. We've just got the last couple of kilometres to trudge along the road back to the car, so I'm going to end the video there. Anyone that's watched along, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.